is our voice to be heard if it is silent? How can our cry for help be heard if it is not felt? Our voice is a political voice, a powerful voice. It is the voice behind our demands. Our demands for justice, our demands for the right to our children, our demands for our grandchildren, our demands to free our loved ones from prison and to bring them home.
What's this rally all about? Justice!
The officer come through one day, I remember, with a laser thermometer, and he hit the front of my cell. It wasn't up but 1:45 in the afternoon, man. It was 137 degrees, my cell phone. Yeah, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. I literally had to pray to God to keep me alive, man, in that cell, man. It was all I could do to stay alive, man. We're prisoners. You know what, there was a time long ago, man, before I was ever a criminal at all. I was a respectable guy in society. I worked for cities and everybody else. Okay? Out of my ignorance, I had a natural bias for prisoners. You know, they're murderers, they're rapists. You know, they don't deserve air conditioning. You know? It's a different story when you're living back here. All that changes, man, out of experience. You know, your mind and heart becomes humble where it wasn't before. Human rights, man. That's where it's at.
I'll fight him. I said, okay, then bring it, because I've been there. I've been a warden, I've been in internal affairs, I investigated them, and I've trained. I've been in more places than most of these people, even the directors. So I've seen TDC inside and out. We have been screaming and hollering at TDC for as long as I've been there. Those are inhuman conditions they're working in. It gets hot as I mean, about 2 hours into it, I am soaked from head to toe. You can dehydrate in there. It's so hot. And for all these years, they could care less. And let me tell you, the slap in the face, when they can spend $750,000 to keep the pigs cool and not the officers. Now, how would you think? They're gonna pay for the pigs to keep them cool, but you got people falling out. So they can take that excuse and throw it out the window. Cost. They can pay for anything they want to pay for. How much does it cost them in raised medical costs because so many people are falling out? What does it cost them in people just saying, hey, I'm leaving? Go ask them how much money they've spent on training, because most of those people leave. So how much money have they wasted on training? And look, what about the cost on the inmates too? We haven't even included inmates. Because we got a lot of inmates that fall out too. I mean, inmates are people. Let's just say they made a bad decision, but they're people. They can take costs and go to hell. How the heck do you have a tin building in Texas and house a bunch of people? That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. The Holiday, they're all tin. Come on.
It's cheaper.
You're right, it's cheaper to make. But what happens to all those people inside? Oh no, there's so much mess going on in there, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You treat people right.